listening to Fountain of Thought with your hosts, Dennis Fountain and Sunny Rain. One small step for man, one giant leap for America.
This show contains adult themes and language. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, everyone, to the Fountain of Thought podcast, broadcasting from the Erickson Memorial Studios. This is the podcast where we talk about everything and anything. Leave us a voicemail at 413-612-8037. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at TalkFOT. And don't forget about our website, and that's fountainofthought.com. Sunny, we have a very special guest in-house today. We have Elena Petrova, Interpol Amusement Park investigator. That sounds very official.
Very official.
Yeah. So how you doing today?
I took my dog for a walk last night.
Yes.
And
Brady.
Yeah, right. It was, right around the dinner time hour, a little bit after. And I'm walking, and all of a sudden you can, the wind starts to breeze, and you can smell all the barbecues going on and stuff, and and people are cooking steaks and hamburgers. I got to say, that's one of my top 5 parts of summer I love. Oh, yeah. It's
a good smell?
Oh, yeah.
It's a good smell?
Especially you hadn't eaten yourself yet. You just want to invite yourself over and say, hi, you got an extra one?
Excuse me, can I have a steak? Got a dog for my dog? Yeah. All right, so Elena Petrova, the Interpol Amusement Park secret investigator. Welcome. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. It's nice to have you here on the Fountain of Thought, and I guess you're going to enlighten us today on all the secret investigations that are going on in amusement parks. I didn't know they had secret investigations. Oh, so it's so secret you're not allowed to tell it's a secret investigation.
Exactly.
Exactly? Okay. If I could take one nugget, what's the one nugget of information that I need to know? The most important thing that I need to know when I visit an amusement park.
Bring a lot of money.
Don't try to bring stupid stuff in.
Don't try to bring stupid stuff in.
Could you please define stupid stuff?
Caesar dressing.
Caesar dressing.
Why?
Why do you need it in the park?
What if I want to get a salad?
Well, we have dressing in the park.
Is the dressing free? Oh, it comes with it? Oh, yeah. So you're saving them money. Mm-hmm. You're saving them money. Wow. Okay. Caesar dressing.
I've never been arrested for trying to smuggle
Caesar
dressing.
Now, is that because it's Caesar? If it was like American, would that be okay? No American dressing. No. What is American dressing? I mean, there's Italian. What would American be?
Mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together with
that's
mustard.
Thousand Island. With mustard? Ooh. So, what in your travels around the world, what is the most interesting thing that someone has tried to smuggle into the park? Were they like trying to smuggle a baby?
No.
Here, we don't want to pay for this kid?
No, like because kids under 2 are free.
Well, what if they're like 3? Do people lie a lot and say, oh, yeah, he's Probably. 1.5? Yeah.
I don't go for admission, so I don't know, but
yeah, I got that in the theater a lot.
Yeah.
It was a what was it, 10 and under, 10 or 12 or under, and the kid's like 6 feet tall, got a mustache, and he's going, oh yeah, he's 10. Okay.
Well, you should have said, are you speaking physically or mentally?
Yeah. So, any unusual things?
You name it. Ben tried to bring in
a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Really?
4th of July, we have like these little light up lightsabers that people bring in.
Really? Oh. All right. Let's see. Handcuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knives.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
All right. Wait. I got one. Wolverine. What do you call those? Retractable blades.
At some point, probably.
Yeah. How about that big Hulk green squishy thing that goes Hulk smash?
Probably.
No, on a serious note, have you ever confiscated any guns?
So we don't confiscate guns.
They don't confiscate guns.
So what do? Just have some to leave?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Okay. You know what I think about that?
All right. So how many people think they're smarter than you?
Every single one.
Every single one. See what it's like, Sonny? It's tough because everyone thinks they're smarter than me.
But you've prepared me for the real world because I take so much abuse from you that I'm just used to it when I go out in public.
You're used to it?
Yeah, I'm just used to it.
I see. Okay.
I'm numb to the fact that everybody's smarter than me.
So somebody tries to bring something in illegal. Do you get to hit them?
No.
No? You can't beat them?
No.
No. You don't got like a baton? You go whoosh.
Nope.
No.
I thought you were allowed to like put a pillowcase over their head and drag them into a room and tie them up and beat the crap out of them.
Or put them on like a ride and make them go on it over and over again until they barf inside it or something. No. Have you been called names?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do they yell at you a lot?
Oh, yeah. They tell me they're going to sue me all the time.
Really? Yeah? Cool.
Yep.
Cool. And how'd that go? How many lawsuits are pending?
0.
0. Wow.
What's the most interesting thing somebody has called you?
I don't know. They just swear at me all the time.
That's it? Just swears? They don't come up with anything original?
No.
No.
See, when I'm going to tell somebody off, I try to be original about it.
Yeah.
So they'll remember it.
So, like...
I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
Is there a good time of the year to go? Is there a bad time of the year to go? Morning, afternoon, evening, rain, snow, sleet, freezing rain?
I can answer that. Yeah, January 1st in New England.
Actually, the Six Flags in New England will be open
In January.
in December.
What are they going to put a dome over the place?
No.
Holiday in the park.
Yeah, remember when I went to New Jersey?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to do it here in New England.
No kidding.
Yeah, so they're going to be open. Yeah. Do you know when Agawam, the Six Flags New England, will be open?
I believe, as of right now, they just say select days in December.
Select days in December.
Depending on which park you're going to, early in the season, when people are still in school, because it's less busy.
So when obviously when people are out of school, it's busier.
Yep.
So when they're in school, that's the best time to go. Does it matter morning, evening, afternoon? I mean, does the park fill up later in the day, or does people not come till after lunch, or what's a normal traffic pattern?
Well, normally about like 10:30, 11, when most parks open. That's the busiest.
Really, that's the busiest when they open?
Yep.
Wow.
There's usually lines all
Well,
the way
that's-
out the door.
Just because they want to get into the park, right?
Yep.
But is the amount of people, is that the greatest when the park opens? And then throughout the day, I mean, they still trickle in throughout the day, but for the largest amount that are actually at the park at one time, it's when you first open?
From about
Typically.
like 11 o'clock to maybe noon, a little after lunchtime.
Yeah.
That's when the most people typically come in.
Really?
Unless it's like at Six Flags New England when they have Fright Fest, then it's at night.
Right. There's a special event going on. It's different. Yeah, okay. So your recommendation would be to come after lunch then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I noticed when I was younger, and it was still, was it Riverside Park?
Riverside, yeah.
It was a rainy day. If you went on a rainy day, it was awesome because
Yeah.
there was no lines, nobody was there. You got to go until you could just get off and ride and just run right back around and get back on again.
Do rides shut down because of the rain, or is it just lightning?
It depends
The water
on-
park.
It depends on the weather altogether. Some rides operate better in rain than others.
Some rides operate better in rain?
I mean, worse in rain.
Oh, okay. At amusement parks, certain rides shut down because of the rain. Is that primarily like roller coasters, or what types of rides shut down because of rain? Do you know?
I don't know exactly what types of rides shut down because of rain. It's all like specific to the ride itself, because some rides that are big roller coasters
Yeah.
will shut down, and some rides that are little kids rides will shut down.
Yeah, I suppose it's because of how they ride on the tracks. That
Yeah,
must
I
be how
believe
they, whether it's like a metal coaster or an old wooden coaster, how the wheels stick to the track. I would imagine.
I
that
would assume so.
Yeah. Okay. Now, does it just affect roller coasters, or do like other rides get?
For the most part,
Is it the roller
Just the
coasters?
roller coasters.
Yeah. Now, is that the biggest attraction in amusement parks? Roller coasters. People come for the roller coasters mostly.
well, a lot of times people come for the water park
Yeah.
specifically.
Especially when it's hot.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if they have kids and stuff. They'll just go spend the entire day in the water park and then leave when it closes.
Okay. That sounds like a wonderful day that I would not want to cement park.
Sorry. Is it true, like in Grown Ups, that they put chemical in the water that turns blue if somebody urinates?
I don't think so.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. No urinating in the pools. Yeah.
Worst possible thing imaginable.
Just tell me the worst possible thing imaginable.
That's all you have to tell me. Just the worst possible thing
We got to
imaginable.
get that quote. Yeah. So now, let's talk about the water parks for a little bit. Can you bring in like a surfboard?
No.
No. Are you allowed to bring in towels?
Yes.
All right. And can you bring in floaties?
No.
No.
You can bring in life vests that are Coast Guard approved. You can bring in
only Coast Guard approved life vests. So no those little inflatable things that they put around their arms and all that stuff, and like a little rubber ducky that goes around your waist. That's a no, right?
Correct.
Yeah. What happens? Do you get yelled at a lot because people try to bring in their little rubber duckies, and then people say, "But my little kid needs it
every day."
Do you get to pop them? Watch the kid cry.
No.
You don't get any fun at all, do you?
Yeah, oh, how about, do you get lots of kids that are cry because you say something, or you tell your mom something, and little kids, and did they go, because they used to do this to me at the theater all the time, look it, you made my kid cry, see what you did? Do you get that a lot? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so water park, any can I bring in flip-flops?
Yeah.
All right, but I have to have, can I wear sandals?
Yeah. You can wear whatever shoes you want.
But I got to wear shoes. No bare feet, right?
Well, in the water park, you don't have to have the shoes on, but to
get there,
to the water park,
you got to have shoes on, right?
Yes.
Okay. And say I want to bring in, I'm bringing in a couple of grinders and some bag of chips and some Cheetos and
ain't happening.
A quart of iced tea, a couple of Diet Cokes, chocolate cake, some Twinkies. That's just like the movie theater, right?
All park policies are different. In most amusement parks, there is no outside food or beverage allowed into the park.
Just like the movie theater. No outside food or beverages allowed.
Unless you can smuggle it in a place where nobody's going to find it.
Yes. What if a rather, how shall I put this delicately, rather obese person comes into the park and they're trying to hide a salami sandwich under their armpits? Do you call them out or do you let the salami through?
Well, if the people at the gate catch the sandwich, it will not be allowed in.
Yeah.
I don't know who would try to put a salami sandwich under their armpit, but
hey, I'm sure it's been done before, right?
I thought you said you tried it once.
I did, and I got away with it. They didn't say anything. It was actually bologna, but they didn't say anything. I had the bologna under one and the bread under the other, and it worked. To your knowledge, does anyone ever see somebody and go, you know what? They are clearly hiding something under their clothes. Let's get them on that. Because I know at the movie theater, I would see that a lot. And if it was visible, I'd nab them on it. But if it wasn't, like I could tell when they went outside and they come back in, it was usually the kids. They'd go out and they'd come back in, and all of a sudden they got this big bulge in their pocket when they just came back from Walmart. So I know they got a big old 2-liter bottle of soda in there, and I can see the outline of the soda, and I know it's there, but because it's not visible, I just let it go. At a similar situation, do you get them?
I'm not at liberty.
You're not at so. In other words, she gets them. Any advice about just? Can you call ahead and say, "Hey, coming down? Can I bring in peanut butter and jelly?"
If you call ahead and ask, that's the best way to do it, so you know what you can and can't bring.
Yeah,
okay. Well, serious question. What about people with food allergies?
If you have food allergies, that's a different story. We can't tell you that you're not allowed to bring something in if you physically cannot eat anything else.
If you have, but you have to have documentation.
No,
just you'll take their word for it.
Yeah.
See, it's just like that crap with the dogs in Walmart. Oh, that's my what do you call it? Service dog.
Yeah, therapy dog.
Yeah. What does the little Chihuahua do for you? Well, it helps my anxiety. Well, if you're that panicky to come to Walmart and you need your dog, stay the fuck home.
Do dogs go on rides at Six Flags?
No.
No. People bring in therapy dogs?
Yes.
And people bring in service dogs?
Wait, service dogs, yes. Therapy dogs, no.
No therapy dogs.
Well, that would be considered service dog. That's what they pull.
No, you have to have it's different. You have to have a vest on a service dog, and then you can't ask the people for documentation that it's a service dog. You just have to assume because it has a vest on that it's a service dog.
You can buy the vests on eBay.
Well, then hell, buy them on eBay, and then you get the service dog, and they can't say anything about it.
I should have got 2 for my greyhounds and let them loose in the meat department.
I keep saying I want to get one for my dog.
No, but can you imagine Molly and Copper going through the meat department at Walmart? That would be hilarious.
Yeah. All right. So when somebody comes in with a service dog, do they usually come with another party? I mean, you can't come by yourself, right? I mean, what I'm getting at is what happens to the animal when you're on a ride?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Most people that come to the park are not alone.
Yeah. Do you have like weirdos that come to the park alone?
Are you kidding me? What kind of question is that? Of course she does.
They're not weirdos.
They're not weirdos. Okay. They're guests.
Okay, I have guests, and I have a lot of weirdo guests that come to my house. So what?
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's just what part of life. People are weirdos.
I got a question for you. Do you have a lot of people, if you can answer this, do you have a lot of people that go to the water park and like have to get ejected because they're like letting themselves free?
Solar.
No.
Really? Dang. Huh. All right. Well, you're a tough nut to crack here. We're trying to pull out little nuggets of information from you, but it's hard to get anything out of you. You're very good at your job, Elena. You're doing a really good job there. So where did you get your training? In Russia?
Yes.
Yeah? And you've done very well with your accent. Did you come over here to the CIA or FBI or some organization to learn how to drop that accent? That must have taken you years to perfect.
Well, before I became an amusement park specialist,
Yeah.
I was an actor.
Really?
Actress.
Actress, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So that's how I learned my American accent.
really?
Yep.
Are there any films we've seen you in, or
Probably.
but
I'm
you're not at
gonna
liberty
tell you.
to say?
Yep.
Really? Wow.
I could have sworn I saw her on Vampire Diaries.
On Vampire Diaries?
Yes.
Really? Have you been on Vampire Diaries?
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
We have a real celebrity on the Fountain of Thought podcast. Wow. All right.
All right, let's get some fun questions in.
Okay, fun questions. Go ahead.
Okay. Obviously, you work there, so you do spend some time enjoying it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite ride?
Bizarro.
So you like roller coasters.
Yes.
Last roller coaster I went on, when I went there, it was still, what is it, Superman?
It is Superman. It's not Bizarro anymore.
Okay. Well, I think it was Bizarro when I went.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to get a fresh pair of underwear
Why?
because I shit my drawers on that first drop.
Why?
Because, dude, that was like the only time I ever came close to that same sensation is when you left Janine's in your Camaro and floored it. Acceleration at my age doesn't do the heart well.
Doesn't do well?
No.
No? I see.
And then if you take a coaster and start doing any of this crap,
Yeah.
everybody watch it, the vomit's going to fly.
So any of this crap, we're on a... the visual is kind of lost. Maybe you want to explain that so that the listening audience can...
You're supposed to be my translator.
Yeah.
You were my hand translator.
I'm your hand translator?
Yeah.
Okay, well, to me, that means a loop. Anyone that does a loop.
Anywhere it spins you around.
No, spinning is different than a loop.
Whatever. I don't care if it's a loop, spinning, whatever. Anything that knocks
Really?
my equilibrium off.
Oh, no.
Vomit could fly at any moment.
Loops, I don't mind. In fact, I love roller coasters. It's the spinning. It's like something like a merry-go-round even. A merry-go-round can make me sick. I don't do circles. I don't
know if they still have this ride, but there used to be this ride where you stand in it and then all of a sudden
The floor would drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck to the wall. Yeah,
They have one of those at the Big E every year.
I can't tell you how
Yeah.
many times I saw vomit go
Yeah. Yeah.
and everybody's covered in it.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a dangerous
Yeah.
ride. They should call that Russian roulette.
I used to stand there and watch that because it was so fun. The floor would drop and people would start crawling around and stuff. And yeah, that was really weird. Yeah.
And then one I've never tried was that they still have that one that just drops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
If you go to the Six Flags in New Jersey, where King Ka is, the one that just drops is all the way at the top of King Ka. So that huge hill you go over, you can drop right from there.
Seriously.
Yes.
You know what would happen if I went on that ride?
You'd shit yourself?
No, worse. The pucker of my asshole would be coming out of my mouth when I hit bottom.
Whoa. Okay, that's a good visual. That's wonderful.
See, I didn't have to use my hands for that.
I know, you didn't have to use it. Good thing. Yeah, no visuals. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened? It doesn't matter. Just the weirdest thing. I mean, did like a school bus of Jehovah's Witnesses come in and start praying? I mean, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened?
I don't really know.
That's a good answer.
Weird things happen every day.
Weird things happen every day
It's hard to pick out one specific moment,
because they just all blur together because there's just so many of them.
basically.
Okay. All right. What things get lost there? Are lots of things lost there?
People lose things every day.
Do people lose their virginity there?
No.
No. Really?
Nobody's been caught doing it in the park.
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, my God. I'm sure it has to have happened. Do they have fun houses anymore?
None of them. Well, kind of during Fright Fest, during a Halloween thing.
Well, yeah, that I know. But I mean, they don't have the old-fashioned ones they used to drive. See, those were fun stuff.
No. I don't know anywhere where you have a fun house. Maybe a carnival, if a carnival or circus came to town. Well, more of a carnival, not a circus, but if carnival came to town, probably.
Circuses are all over, remember?
Yeah, I know. What a shame. Carnivals are fun, though. I always liked carnivals. Those were kind of cool. Rides are very sketchy, though. You could die end up on one of those.
Well, when you figure in they're assembled and deassembled. Is deassembled a word?
Unassembled.
Unassembled. Every time they go to a new stop, you start to wonder how many bolts are stripped, how many things are tightened properly.
Yeah, and then most of them, you look they're set up in some parking lot of a defunct mall or something, and you're wondering, well, how the hell are they staying to the ground?
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways.
In my time as an amusement park specialist, I have watched them set up rides at the Big E, and it is scary.
Oh, see,
there
we go.
There we go.
Oh, so in your personal recommendation, you would not recommend those go on rides at such events?
Well, I go on any ride, so I'd still go on it.
There you go.
Daring.
Brave.
Very
Brave. Courageous.
Comes with youth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I used to be like that.
Well, she must have her bodyguards go on them first.
Yeah. Make them. If they don't die, then it's okay. Yeah.
Your stunt double? Is that what your stunt double does?
Yep.
You go on that ride first, and then...
My stunt double, Catherine.
Oh, that's
Catherine's your stunt double?
Your doppelganger.
My doppelganger.
Your doppelganger? Anything else you care to share with us about the amusement park industry?
I think it's a great place to be.
Jeez.
That sounds like a commercial. Come on down.
Great place to be.
Come on down. It's the great place to be. I'm your host.
In all seriousness, though, working for amusement parks is a great job.
Great job.
I truly enjoy it.
Truly enjoy it. Now, what do you prefer, amusement park work or actress?
I'm over my actress days.
You're over your actress days?
So amusement park.
Once your show gets canceled, it hits home, huh?
My show did not get canceled.
Oh. It just ran its course?
You say an amusement park's a great job.
Yep.
Have you ever asked the janitor if that's a great job?
They love it there, too.
Oh, God. If I walked in one of those restrooms, I had to clean it,
what happens, though, is I'll go there, and I'm a good people watcher, so I'll go there and I'll look, and they have, like, their designated area. So you'll sit at a bench, and then you look, and this person just, like, they're a drone, and they just walk their little designated area, and they'll pick up a little piece of paper here or there, and it's not like they're breaking a sweat. They're just, like, moping around, killing time or something. That would be a great job. Get some good exercise in. Why are you looking at me? You've never noticed that?
I haven't been in years.
All right, even still, you just look. They got their own little designated area, and then you sit down and you watch, and they just walk this beat, and then you just pick up a paper here or there, and
yeah, that would probably be a good job.
Yeah, be a good job.
Well, a well-paid job with today's salary, just to walk around and pick up a piece of paper here and there. Yeah,
plus free admission to a amusement park.
Yeah, and you can ride all the rides when you want to, and throw up all over everybody. That's it's cool.
And when you throw up, you don't got to clean it up.
Now, tell me something. Your family, you said, has visited how many different Six Flags?
6.
Really?
Yes.
See, the only ones I've been to is obviously ours and the one in New Jersey.
Yeah, and we're going to Canada too.
Yeah,
probably.
You had said.
So we're going to plan a trip to Six Flags. It's in Montreal, I believe.
I have a final question for you.
Okay.
If I'm going to go down to the park tomorrow, what ride do you definitely recommend a person like me who throws up and shits their pants is safe to ride?
The carousel.
No, because I throw up.
Good answer. I love it.
Bumper cars.
I love
bumper cars. Bumper cars, yeah.
It's a good way to get road rage out.
Yeah, bumper cars.
Very true.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do head-on collisions, you know.
No, I do
out for that.
Oh,
Yeah, they kick you out.
I don't care. It's satisfactory to get kicked out.
I know, but they kick you out for that. Yeah.
And you just go...
All right, so on the amusement parks, do you have any final thoughts you'd like to share with us, Elena? I know, it's a great place to be. That's it? You've been a wonderful guest. We'd like you to stay for the rest of the show. Can you do that?
Of course.
All right, great, thanks. All right, folks, we're going to be right back after I oil up my slip and slide.
to assassinate real news. They use their schools to teach children that their president is another Hitler. They use their movie stars and singers and comedy shows and award shows to repeat their narrative over and over again. And then they use their ex-president to endorse the resistance, all to make them march, make them protest, make them scream racism and sexism and xenophobia and homophobia, to smash windows, burn cars, shut down interstates and airports, bully and terrorize the law-abiding, until the only option left is for the police to do their jobs and stop the madness. And when that happens, they'll use it as an excuse for their outrage. The only way we stop this, the only way we save our country and our freedom, is to fight this violence of lies with the clenched fist of truth. I'm the National Rifle Association of America, and I'm freedom's safest place.
So how did that lubing go?
Wonderful. You know, that's the best thing in the world. You take a slip and slide and you don't put water on it. Little old Crisco works wonders.
Olive oil is much better for
Olive
you.
oil?
Yeah,
Oh, it's good for the complexion?
Good for the skin.
Good for the skin.
Yeah.
All right. So, welcome back. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of our show, drop us an email at talkfot@gmail.com.
Interested in your very own shout out? Let us know at facebook.com/Fountain of Thought. On Twitter at TalkFOT, or email us at talkfot@gmail.com. And you could be rewarded for listening.
All right, shout-outs this week going to Patricia Robinson and Ralph Handley. Sonny?
My shout-outs go to nobody.
Great. And Elena?
I'd like to give a special shout out to Salvatore.
The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. Yes, true or false headlines.
True or False Headlines is being powered by the Ludlow Lions Club. Do you want to help those in need in your neighborhood? Volunteer to help today by visiting ludlowlions.org or by calling 754-900-ROAR.
Meow.
All right, so how this works is we have a criminal headline that we will read. I will read. And it's either true or false. And I will ask Sonny and Elena what their opinion is, whether they think it's true or false. All right?
All right.
All right, here's the first one. One-armed, machete-wielding clown arrested.
True.
True.
That is true. A man is accused of drunkenly strolling down a main road wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, a clown mask, and brandishing a machete taped to where his arm had been amputated.
Oh, God almighty.
Maine State Police, a 31-year-old Corey Berry of Hollis, was arrested Tuesday and charged with criminal threats. He was released after posting $200 bail. So let me get this straight. You can go around terrorizing people with a machete strapped to your arm and it only costs $200? That might be worth it.
Well, you still got a criminal record.
Yeah, but that Fountain of Thought could get some serious publicity out of that.
Got a point.
Oh, my.
Police say Barry was first spotted in Hollis, but then fled into the woods. He was eventually taken into custody after reemerging in Waterloo. Police say Barry was intoxicated, but cooperative. He told officers that he was copying previous clown sightings.
Okay. Advice to you, Corey. Stop, lay off the horror movies. Just too many, okay, dude? Just calm it down.
All right, here is the next one. One-armed man murders prominent heart surgeon's wife. We'll start with you.
True.
False.
That is false. That is a scene from a movie. And what movie?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Fugitive.
The Fugitive, yes.
Fugitive, yep.
Yes.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch horror movies.
It's not a horror movie. It's an action movie with Harrison Ford, and it was a remake from a television series from the 60s.
Apparently, I don't watch those either.
But you're an actress. You're supposed to watch those.
Score one again for the Gen X generation.
Yes. All right, here's the next one. Drug dealer who passed off broccoli as marijuana gets 16 years in prison.
That's great. I love it. I'm going to have to go with yes, that's true.
I'm going to go with false.
That is true. A broccoli peddling drug dealer has been sentenced to 16 years in prison for opening fire on buyers who protested that they had been scammed. Sababa Colbert Evans, 26, was sentenced to 16 years in prison to be followed by 5 years on parole for attempted first-degree murder with extreme indifference, distributing an imitation-controlled substance. How can that be a crime? An imitation-controlled substance.
So you sell broccoli wrapped up in smoking papers,
Yeah,
and you get
can get
16
arrested
years,
for it.
but you can walk down the street
With a machete
strapped to your arm.
Well, he did shoot some people. I think that's kind of where the 16 years came in. And attempted first-degree murder.
Perfect.
Yeah. And reckless endangerment. His partner, Tercel Davis, who went by the alias 22 Jump Street, pleaded guilty. I'm not making this up. This is real. Pleaded guilty to attempted second-degree murder and is scheduled to be sentenced August 7th. The two men fired 11 shots at two irate marijuana buyers outside a shopping mall food cart last year, hitting one of the customers in the torso, authorities said. This is the first time that broccoli has been bad for someone's health, District Attorney George Brockler said in a statement. And no matter the reason, anyone who's convicted of trying to murder someone in our community will go to prison. According to the DA's office, Davis met the buyers in eastern Denver and suburb of Aurora on March 14th for a marijuana deal. The buyers handed over $10,000, and Davis gave them broccoli he purchased an hour earlier in a nearby grocery store. Later that day, the buyers realized they had been duped. Undaunted, they got back in touch with Davis using a different name and set up another marijuana deal for the following evening, hoping to either trade the broccoli for marijuana or recover their money. Sure enough, Davis and Colbert Evans showed up for the meeting in the parking lot outside the mall food court. They had another load of broccoli. An argument ensued, at which point Davis and Colbert Evans fired 11 bullets outside the Aurora Town Center Mall, authorities said. Deputy District Attorney Michael Morrow said in a release, "The verdict and sentence in this case represents a just outcome."
You know, I smoked pot back in my late teens.
Broccoli?
But no. How do you mistake
Broccoli.
marijuana for broccoli?
Broccoli.
That was just purchased that day?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like an hour, broccoli. All right, here is the last one, and we'll start with you, Elena. Man arrested for trying to buy drugs at a police station.
True.
Definitely.
That is true. Police say two men who have been arrested after they tried to buy drugs from an officer at a Connecticut police station. Hartford police say an officer had finished his shift and was walking to his vehicle Sunday when two men approached and asked if he would sell them cocaine. The two men said they needed to find an ATM to get cash, so the officer directed them to an ATM inside the police department's lobby. While the men went inside to get the $60 for drugs, the officer called for reinforcements, and the two men were arrested. Their names are not being released, and the $60 was taken as evidence. How dumb is that?
Oh, my God.
I mean, all right, so first of all, you're at a police station, number one. All right, maybe the guy's in, street clothes, so you don't know he's a cop. But you're going to go into a police station and get cash to buy cocaine?
Okay, listen.
People are dumb.
How many episodes we've done?
35 or so.
And in all those 35, I don't know how many times I've said this. If we can harness the power of stupidity and turn it into a form of energy, we'll be set for the next million years.
I know. It's just...
There's so many dumb people out there.
Dumb.
And just when you think you saw the dumbest,
There's
along
another
walks
one.
another one.
All right, well, Elena, thanks for playing along. You did a lousy job.
I got some right.
Yeah, but you got some wrong.
Okay.
So do I every week.
Well, that's expected. It's another hot day in Central Florida, and let's be honest, that pool of yours could use some TLC. Let No Worries For You professional pool service handle all your pool needs. Serving Orange, Osceola, and Polk counties, clear your mind by clearing your pool. Give them a call today at 407-953-7926.
Okay, it's that time again. Should I read the rules?
If you can do it quickly.
Nah.
I know, Dennis, don't cheat.
Yeah, well, it's always a given. You do.
Yeah.
You cheat every week.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but this couple of things this week. Number one, you can have Elena assist you, because,
Oh, she can assist me in guessing?
yeah, she can assist you in guessing.
Oh, can she assist you in guessing?
Of course.
Oh, all right. You get to help.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want Elena to spin the wheel for next week?
Sure.
The topic?
Why not?
All right, Elena, you're going to spin for me. So grab that, bring it closer to you. Yep, there you go. Now you're going to spin it, and whatever topic it lands on, those will be my questions for next week.
Drama.
My subject for next week is drama.
I like it.
Now you will spin for Sunny.
Action.
Action. All right, so I
Not
will
bad.
ask you action. All right.
Remind us, what is today's topics?
Today's topic for you is wild card.
Yeah, thank you.
And for me is horror thriller.
You're right. Who's going to go first? Oh, actually, you know what? I got a challenge for you. Would you like to earn an extra pass?
And how do I earn an extra pass?
Answer this trivia question.
What's my penalty if I don't?
Nothing.
Oh, then sure, go ahead.
I'm just being generous.
All right, go ahead, be generous.
What was the robots' names in the motion picture The Black Hole?
B9.
Black Hole. Not Lost in Space, you dork.
I don't know.
Okay, good. I'm not telling you either.
You're not telling me? Thanks. Great.
Vincent and Bob.
Vincent and Bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're making a remake of that, you know.
Great. Another movie they can screw up.
Yeah, they'll have a girl playing both robots or something. Who knows? Okay, who's going first? You?
I'll go first.
All right.
All right.
This is not combat. It's an act of lunacy, General Sir. Personally, I think you're a fucking idiot.
The Rock.
Good job.
That's the edge I needed.
Good job. It's your turn. Elena, do you have any idea what that is?
Not a clue.
Can I hear that one more time, please? That's really not fair, but I'm going to pass.
So you're going to pass. Okay. I figured you would. That's baited you on that one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My wife was not supposed to have a child.
I'll play it again because you were talking.
My wife was not supposed to have a child.
Do you have a clue, Elena?
No.
I think I do. It's I know who the guy is. It's from the 70s. Oh God. Damien. Yeah,
The Ring.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So there is one wrong for me. All right. Here is your next one. Are you ready?
Yep.
That's fire.
Haraka. Lunda.
Love. Zug zug. All right. Zug zug.
Any idea, Elena?
No.
You don't have an idea on that one? You know how many times this guy watched that movie?
Isn't it at the museum when they're looking about fire? That's the only thing I would guess. Thor?
Caveman.
Oh.
All right. Looks like you're going to be winning this week.
Oh, definitely, hands down.
You ever get the feeling God has too many enemies? Being his friend is not so easy either.
I would like a clue, please.
It's set back in the time of Game of Thrones.
Thanks, Elena. Any clues?
Can you play it again?
You ever get the feeling God has too many enemies? Being his friend is not so easy either.
I don't know. What is it?
Season of the Witch.
Well, these are horrible. These are horrible.
Oh, yeah, right. Like the ones you picked out last week,
Oh,
weren't.
come on.
This is called revenge,
Yeah,
pal.
okay, fine, great. Here's your next one. I was easy on you.
I know.
Jeez.
You shouldn't have been.
Looks like you made a friend. So I'd wait a few weeks before tattooing her name on your arm.
Do yourself a favor. Don't evolve.
My God, why were you so easy? Lost in Space.
Oh, I thought it was Gremlins.
Lost in Space is correct. I was trying to be nice to you.
Well, you didn't have to be that nice.
Apparently not.
My Lord. God, that's the first time I've skunked you 3-0.
All right, so what happens is I have to post an embarrassing picture of myself on the website, which I will do because I lost.
Normally we'd make our special guest star do it, but because you're undercover,
Yeah.
of course we can't put a picture. We just have to put a face and then black it out. And what's the point, right?
True.
Yeah.
It's time to dig deep. That only means one thing. It's time for questions from my side.
All right, Questions from ISAC is being powered by Mr. Bill's Boot and Shoe Repair in Pantego, Texas. Find them online at mrbills.net where they'll save your soul and gladly die for you.
Listen, speaking of dying, just a quick comment here. Do you know how many deaths we had this month?
How many?
Celebrity deaths? Unbelievable amount. Let's see. We had one of the 2 Live Crew founding members, Fresh Kid Ice, Christopher Wong Wan. He died at 56. Chester Bennington of Linkin
He died
Park.
at 56?
56,
Oh, yeah.
56 years old. Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, also a goner. We lost the Walking Dead stuntman, John Bernecker. He fell to his death.
Was he doing a Walking Dead stunt?
Yeah. Martin Landau, 89.
Now, do you think people remember him from Mission Impossible or Space 1999? What do you think he's more famous from?
Well, I remember him from Space 1999.
Yeah, so do I,
I'm
but-
going to figure anybody else who doesn't recognize the name is going to remember him from that. But older people might
he
remember.
was Mission Impossible. He was huge in that.
Oh,
And that was on for 5 years.
It's possible.
So, yeah.
George Romero, the founder and writer of Night of the Living Dead, died at 77. Adrenaline Mob bassist David Zibladowski died in a traffic accident
Who's that?
involving a tractor trailer.
Never heard of him.
Just an offbeat band, but still, what
It's a lot.
a tractor trailer. Oh, that's what a way to go.
Yeah.
True Blood star Nelson Ellis, who was famous for the role of Lafayette, committed suicide, 39 years old. Barbara Sinatra, 90, former wife of Frank Sinatra.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she died. And, of course, we just lost John Hurt as well. He
Yeah.
was known for lots of movies. Very memorable was Home Alone, where he played the dad.
All those that have passed away, if you would like your shoes or boots really shined up nice for the funeral, go see Mr. Bill over in Pantego, Texas, and he'll make sure that they're
That was really
nice
that was
polished
sick.
up.
You're sick.
Well, you're the one that started it, so I'm just finishing it.
Because you had mentioned dying. I just
yeah.
wanted to bring this up, but you had to make light of it.
What?
Oh my God! Call the hotline and tell them what an insensitive
They
bastard
don't
he
want
is.
their shoes to look bright. I mean, someone might open the second half of the casket and take a look in.
Oh, God.
All right.
You are terrible. Terrible.
So we will allow you to play along with this, Elena. These are questions from ISAC, and what happens is listeners send in their questions, email or text or fax or any other way they can find a way to get them here. As long as they get them here, carrier pigeon. And each week we pull out 3 of them and we ask them. So here is our first one. And Elena, we'll start with you.
Okay.
If you were a cookie, what cookie would you be and why?
Peanut butter cookie, because I love peanut butter.
All right. I would be an Oreo.
So would I, for reasons I can't even explain on this show right now.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Because I want people to break me apart and lick me.
Oh, God. That is not where I was going with this.
You're very strange.
Okay, here is question number 2. Ooh, we'll start with you, Sonny. What's the most important decision you've ever made?
Joining the Fountain of Thought show.
Yeah, that was one I'm regretting. I'm kidding.
Oh, he's terrible.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I would say getting married. I don't know.
You don't know? How about starting with having 3 daughters? There's a big plus that I didn't make.
But you got to get married first.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They make a business out of that in this town.
You have to get married first. So
Pop a baby out, get a check. Pop a baby out, get a check. Matter of fact, I think you got some an interesting topic on that for next week.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say getting married. You? Becoming an actress?
Can you repeat the question?
What's the most important decision you've ever made?
I am not at liberty to discuss.
Wow.
Wow.
That's deep. Deep. That's deep. All right, we will start with you for this question. You know, we'll start with me since I haven't started. Vanilla or chocolate? Depends upon what it is, but I'm going to go with, if it's ice cream, chocolate. If it's anything else, probably vanilla. Elena?
Also depends on what it is, but most of the time, vanilla.
Vanilla?
Yeah.
Sunny Rain?
I'm going to go with chocolate for this, but I'm not going to explain why because it has something to do with the Oreo.
I actually prefer a twist if I can get a little of both.
Agreed.
But
it's a fantasy thing I really don't want to get into.
Okay.
Sonny's pet peeve
of the week.
Oh, yes. I couldn't wait for this segment today. Bay State Medical Center or Bay State Health, whichever, I don't care. But are we patients anymore? Are we just, cattle to just walk in for veterinary service? Here, stand here, hand us your insurance card, now get in the animal pen and wait to be called. And if we do any tests on you, don't expect anybody to actually call you and tell you what those are. You know how tired I am of this shit?
Maybe you should get a new doctor.
It's not the doctor. It's the whole hospital went to shit.
Yeah, but
they swooped in years ago to save Mary Lane, and they were good. Bay State was right up there. But as soon as they scooped in and took Mary Lane, and they took Wing, everything went to shit. They must have started cutting staff, getting rid of people that were good for opting off to get younger people with less salaries. I don't know what they've done. Hire the doctors that are the biggest idiots and that graduated with C- out of medical school. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, you should only go there for emergencies only. Is that not correct?
Yeah, but my doctor office is still affiliated through Bay State.
But
presently she's leaving. Like we always go through every year. They come in here for a year. They work.
So you need tests done, and where did they send you?
Well, if you want tests done, they do it up here in Mary Lane.
They do.
We still have a working lab. We still have a radiologist.
I thought it was just for emergency only.
No. We still everything. The only thing we don't have is the ability to take in patients overnight.
No inpatient care.
No inpatient. No, but outpatient is there, and all your specialists still come up there and do. But it's just
go to Wing.
It's just as bad. It doesn't make any difference. But the bottom line is, I wish and pray that somebody like Harrington Hospital,
Harrington, I forgot about them,
or Mercy or something would just come in and buy our hospital out and just get rid of Bay State. Just make them go away. I'm just tired of their shit.
Can I share your pet peeve this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my pet peeve, and I'm going to call out. I'm prepared to defend myself because what I'm stating is the truth, and
nothing but the truth.
I cannot be sued. Calden Construction Company of Hamden, Massachusetts. Whoever was driving your vehicle today that came from Palmer to Ware, you are an asshole. Normally this trip takes me 15 to 20 minutes to get to the studio. It took me 52 minutes this morning to get here because you couldn't drive over 20 freaking miles an hour. There was a line of cars, and I'm not joking, literally a half mile long. I was the third car behind this guy, and the two cars in front and I all tried to pass several times, but we just couldn't the way traffic was flowing. There's only one place you can pass, and that's absolutely ludicrous. A 15-minute drive. I've done it in 7, believe it or not. But a 15-minute drive takes me 52 minutes because of this a-hole. He didn't have his flashes on. He didn't have a big it was a pickup truck, and it was just like he was Sunday driving la-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Believe it or not,
speed limit's 45 miles an hour.
People out there enjoy that. But you know what? The cop's supposed to pull that over just as well as speeding.
Yeah.
Because that causes road rage. It causes traffic buildup, like you said.
Yeah.
And people can get tickets for that. But where are they when you need them? But I know exactly what you were thinking during that whole ride.
What was I thinking?
Why didn't I take the Camaro? Light speed!
All right. Any final thoughts, Sunny Rain?
Oh, I have a final thought. I spent a couple of weeks, well, actually more than a couple of weeks, probably 3-4 weeks eating a diet of fish and vegetables. And mostly artichoke hearts and fish salad. And don't knock it till you try it, pal.
Fish salad? Yeah, is right.
Alaskan Samari salad. It's made at Big Y. It's really good. Well, I'm sorry, they don't serve that in Russia?
No.
Go to Japan.
It's just vodka.
Yeah.
Vodka and
Anybody got-
octopus.
You got any vodka? I'd like vodka.
We should ask Elena if she brought any.
Bring any vodka?
I did not bring any today.
She couldn't get it over the border.
Anyway, the point was, I'd go in the morning and relieve myself, and it always smells, but it wasn't. It wasn't atrocious, and especially if I had a lot of garlic in there, it was actually it was. You actually was like, yeah, that's not that bad. But I cheated the last couple of nights, and I ate lasagna, and let me tell you, after that beef and that sauce and all that pasta got in there and rotted in my gut. Oh my God! It caused a weapon of nose destruction.
So the wallpaper melted off your bathroom?
To the point where you can't stand yourself. Your eyes are watering and you can't wipe fast enough.
Thank you for sharing your final thought. And once again, bringing this show to the higher echelon of class. We are right at the top of programming here.
Like you have not ever talked about bowel movements, right?
God.
Give me a break.
Elena, we want to thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you guesting here. Do you have any final thoughts you care to share with us? Could be about anything.
I would just like to say how sweet this cat is.
That's
That
one
is
of our
my
mascots.
favorite part of coming here.
That's Angel. Angel is one of our mascots.
She's adorable.
Yes. The other one is Meow. Actually, Meow is actually more adorable than Angel.
She's more affectionate.
Yeah, more affectionate. Yeah, I don't know.
She's very shy.
Yeah, she doesn't know you, so she's
It
hiding.
took a few times for him to be here before she actually
and
came.
I have yet to see Cricket.
Jinsey.
Yeah. So,
but it's been a very pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
It's always enjoyable when we have a guest star. It's fun.
A real guest star. Yeah, this is impressive. All right, so folks, this is Fountain of Thought, reminding everyone to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Fountain of Thought. Follow us on Twitter at TalkFOT. Don't forget to visit our website at fountainoftthought.com for past, future episodes, and polls, folks. Don't forget our polls. We have 3 polls currently on there. You can rate your favorite topics. You can rate Hollywood Soundbites. And you can rate the President of the United States. So we'd like to get those out there, and we'll talk about those on a future show. But please visit our website. And remember, everyone, be a fountain, not a drain.
Here's a little riddle for you. What's the difference between the Army and the Cub Scouts? Cub Scouts don't have heavy artillery. Fight me!
Thank you.
That was stupid. Hello?
You are an idiot.
That is a disgusting act.
What a dope. What a maroon. You're despicable.
You stupid son of a bitch. I'm fired.